At 5 o'clock, we got our first 5 o'clock game, first to three 5 o'clock games. We got Liberty, which is 2-0, traveling to number 19, Wake Forest, which is also 2-0, an elimination game for Liberty. To be fair, every game is an elimination game for Liberty, but this game is even more of a threat to eliminate Liberty from playoff contention. Wake Forest favored by 16.5 points on ACC Network. Caden Salter, I hardly know her, the quarterback for Liberty, has gone 21-38, thrown for 350 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception in his first 2 games. He also leads his team on the ground, rushing 23 carries for 144 yards and a touchdown. And Demario Douglas leads his team to the receiving yards, 8 catches for 140 yards and 2 touchdowns. Now, I think what's really interesting about this Liberty squad, the Flames are good without Malik Willis, but they've been winning close games. The Southern Miss game could have gone either way. The UAB game could have really gone either way. And Liberty just ended up eking those victories out. They were good victories, hard-fought victories. But I'm just really kind of interested to see what they do against this Wake Forest team with Sam Hartman back at quarterback. And he's so electric, guys. Honestly, my favorite quarterback in all of college football. Maybe he's not as great as C.J. Stroud or Bryce Young, but man, can that guy throw a deep ball. He has a cannon of an arm. He went 18 of 27 last week against Vandy. Threw for 300 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and has 66.7% completion percentage. And it was like, he's back. And Wake Forest is suddenly back on everyone's radar. And this is a big game because next week they play Clemson. And that's a big game. You didn't beat Clemson last year. That was when Clemson was in a downward spiral. It's going to be an interesting year this year with a very, very tough side in NC State, Wake Forest, and Clemson. Christian Turner, I hardly know her, has had 24 carries for 144 yards and 2 touchdowns to his first 2 games. And A.T. Perry, receiving threat, has had 8 catches for 189 yards and a touchdown. Wake Forest is 2-0 against Liberty all time, although the game in 2012 was rather close, with them eking out a 20-17 victory. That was the last game, by the way. I think this game has the possibility of being really great, right? Liberty has shown some real promise as a team. And it showed that Malik Willis is not just like, it's not like Wyoming where Malik Willis was the only thing that kept, or Josh Allen was the only one that kept it in relevancy. Liberty is kind of showing that they are still a relevant football team. And they can make a bowl game this year. I'm pretty confident in it. The Flames look good. Flames look really good, guys. I don't think they're going to beat Wake Forest. I feel like that's a solid bet to make. I far like Wake Forest is a far superior team. I don't even think it's going to be all that close. And I think Liberty's eliminated from playoff contention with a drubbing by the Demon Deacons.